Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a little video of how I started this and where it's come, because I filmed it and I didn't actually upload it, and I was just watching it thinking that would be really great before I showed you what I've got going on so far. So I'm going to play that now. That's all I'm going to say. So Scribbles That Matter, I filled out my first page of index, which I've never done. So it's kind of exciting. It's a big moment. When dreams become goals. I did this a while ago and then I did nothing because I had that whole, I don't want to write in it, it's so pretty. So I left this page blank because I'm not sure if I'm going to just put another quote, like this isn't really a quote, but a quote in here or something, because I knew I wanted to do a spread. So we took a road trip to Virginia and back for love. My niece got married in Virginia Beach, so I drew out the map. I printed this, folded it where I wanted the fold to go, laid it on, traced it. I could draw the mitten, no problem. I couldn't have drawn in these other states. Put it back here, traced it. I can't explain what's going on with the word road. I was playing and things went weird. So trip looks much better. This is where we stopped along the way. 4 days, 1,900 miles, 6 states. It was a whirlwind. So I decided that I like the way this is drawn out. I didn't want to go crazy. I drew in the water, but that was about it. It was my first time to the ocean, so there'll be a whole spread about that. So my next spread is Pittsburgh, pit stop. So I think I'm going to put a picture in here that we did, and then we just basically crashed. We drove from the Detroit area to Pittsburgh. Downtown Pittsburgh, I booked a hotel, we crashed, we woke up the next morning and left. So literally there's a view from our window, and it's downtown. It was kind of a cool view. Like, Pittsburgh's a cool looking city, but that's all I saw. Then in here is gonna go the DC Metro. I'm gonna put the map in here, and then I decided to letter that out, and then I'll put the map in here and probably write like what stops we took or something. I don't know. But I put like Washington, D.C., and then, oh, stop it. And then I put Virginia Beach, so I know kind of where my next page is and I don't screw up. And it's just pencil, so I'll erase it. Like, I do everything in pencil and then erase it. And so these are Inktense. Sorry. These are Inktense. Inktense? Yes, this is Inktense. Oh, that's bad. My little hearts are Stadlers? No. Stabios. Wow. This is Stadler. These are their equivalent to microns, but I really like them. This is like a 0.2, and I liked the thickness, but then the thinness over here, and the turquoise over here and the little turquoise dots is actually a turquoise. Actually, I think it's kind of their bluey turquoise. Sharpie pen. And this is Tombow. The water is all Tombow, and you can see like there's a little shadowing, but not much. This is all like, you can't see the yellow through here. It's this yellow. The black is. Excuse me, the black is Stadler and the yellow's Tombow. And then this is yellow Tombow. And then this is Stabio gray, and then I did gray, kind of match the gray in the Tombows. So that's where I'm at with this. This is going to be, I hope you enjoyed that. So what I'm doing with this is I'm just going to show you the updated version. Kind of like a 2-in-1 video. You don't have to wait. Kind of like Netflix. So same thing hasn't changed here. I did create a key, very basic task list. This is what I use. There's going to be some, I think I'm going to add a little bit to this, and I may color code at some point. Not right now, because I'm using this more as a memory art journal. I just started for August doing some fun stuff. So as you can see, the index has expanded a little bit. This page was done, but this page wasn't. I graduated from college finally on June 16th, And I decided to do Dr. Seuss quotes because that's what you do. And you may have seen some of these pages if you follow my Life in the Mitten Instagram, because I've been posting spreads. We did the road trip. This one was all done. And I explained how I printed it out and traced it and stuff. I still don't like the word road, but we're not going to dwell on that. So now, this before didn't have the pictures. This picture is printed on a laser printer on just 32 pound, and it's kind of a glossy paper. I bought the paper to test for doing coloring books, but it's really crappy for coloring on. It doesn't hold up to anything. Tombos bleed. Tombow brush pens bleed through it. I can't. But it's really thin, so it's not like sticking photos in your journal, and I really like that because I don't mind bulk, but I don't add any bulk. A lot of bulk. So anyway, I added a room with a view. This is done in a Stadler liner, I think. We checked in at midnight, checked out at 8:30. It was just a quick, but we did have a really cool view with their bridge and everything, so whatever. Moving on. Last time all I had was the title of the metro. So I wrote down like what trains we took and where we went. My cousin actually drove us home from this place because we would have missed our shuttle back to the hotel. I cut out the map. This was actually from the little maps you get at the metro stations. And then I had to put in the temperature because it was so freaking hot. Oh my God. We're not going to talk about it. I drew a little metro car because that's cute. So now this one, I had just written Washington, D.C. up here in pencil. So I erased that out and I laid out how I want to do my pictures. Again, they're printed on a laser printer and not a super expensive laser printer. I don't know how well they'll stand the test of time, but as long as they last for me, I'm good. I don't care beyond that. Kind of gone a little selfish that way. We didn't, because it was so hot, we didn't get to do DC and we didn't have a long time to do DC. So my husband did a cool picture. These are all iPhone photos too. We didn't even pull out cameras. It was bad. Some lettering for the Washington, D.C. I kind of wanted highlight pages like this. So I really liked it. Then it was my first time, there's me, my first time to the ocean ever. So we were in Virginia Beach for my niece's wedding, and we went to the beach. We watched, that's a stingray they caught and released. And then I just a quick highlight picture page. It's a time to remember, right? This is my niece's wedding. She had kind of a rose gold theme. It was a very small wedding, really super nice. We did wedding day smoothies. I did the pictures, so I kind of did the laser printer. Nothing super crazy. I like it. It's very simple. And yeah, I didn't want to get crazy. And I actually like a picture, so. Now this one is more bullet journal like versus travel journal, whatever you want to call it. So I'm a big fan of taking pictures, screenshots of your map on your phone. I am a huge fan, especially with the trail on there where you're going. Like this is where we were headed for lunch or dinner. It was actually dinner. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's a great way to document your trip. So I recommend this. We drove straight home from Virginia to the Detroit area, and it was rough. The Brown Bag Deli in Columbus, Ohio. It's kind of off the beaten path. Great sandwiches. West Virginia, it was a really pretty picture, so I wanted to use it. Lessons learned. I'm going to read these because I think they're appropriate if you're doing DC at all. DC in a day is a dumb idea. It is the dumbest idea ever, but we saw DC. Planning out is what to see and do, and we did not. A hot summer day is the worst day to go. Plan food, pack a backpack, stay hydrated. All those things were learned. And we knew better, but whatever. At least 2 days. Next time, I want to go Georgetown Cupcake. Plan ahead for tours, spend more time overall. Kind of already planning it for maybe next year. So then this was the end of June, and I decided that I was going to just kind of, I really loved doing this, but I didn't know what to do next. Bullet journal, people talk about it a lot, and the fact that we don't always have the where to go next if you're not using it as a specific planner. So I decided to just kind of keep up the memory keeping going on. So my mom's Canadian, so Canada Day is always a big day. And I thought, well, I drew it out. And then I totally didn't started just scribbling and then did a pattern, and then I was like, I should have done the pattern, but I still like it. And we were actually headed to Canada 2 weeks after this to go for a family reunion, so it was all kind of appropriate. My girlfriend's birthday was on the 8th, and she decided to just do a day at the beach, so I kind of drew out the beach we went to, and just a memory keeper. No pictures even. I don't take my phone near, like, I won't take it on the sand. It's not in a waterproof case. It's not going there. So I had to draw it out. This spread's kind of cool. My mom and dad celebrated 50 years together. I made them a sign. My brother contributed money. I made a sign. And I just decided to do kind of a reversed white space kind of logo, like years. And then I looked up, like, how much stuff cost in 1967, which is kind of crazy. The federal minimum wage was $1.40. $1.40. It was the first Super Bowl, and I thought, like, little tidbits were cute. My mom and we're in Michigan, and my mom and dad were actually just missed the Detroit race riots. They stayed at one of the hotels downtown, like, days before they broke out. And the movie's coming out soon, so I thought that was all kind of very pertinent to the years. Like, they actually happened. The movie's coming out. My mom and dad were there. They just missed it. Who was president? And then Elvis marries Priscilla. I thought, a famous wedding. How appropriate was that? Not that it's probably the best wedding to use. Now, this is the last 2 days of July. So I did 1, 2, 3, 5 pages for July, and I didn't really do a lot. Like, it was the end of our trip taking, so I kind of, like, bring it down, but I've had some big changes, and this quote is so, I think I'm making this into a sticker. This quote was so true to me for a long time. You have to trust the timing of your life. Your path you're on is your path you're on. I'm very big into that, but I started a journey 6-7 years ago for school, but 3 years ago I made some different changes career-wise that have led me to where I am. So these are what those are about. Basically, life begins at the end of comfort zone, because now it's all about taking the next step and taking chances, and you never know where you're going to end up, but you know that you have to follow your gut to take the right path. So all of that, very deep crap, if you want to say it. Then I started August in a very normal bullet journal way. So ridiculous. I decided that I wanted a month laid out, like, kind of just highlight stuff in here, nothing super crazy. Kind of some things I'm doing here, like a to-do list. I got to fill that more in. But I'm kind of just feeling it out, because I have a planner. I have a day-to-day planner that I use. I use a traveler's notebook. So this is something I don't know exactly how I'm doing both. So here's my August goals, nothing super crazy. This is my time tracker for the month. I think I saw it on Instagram, but I really liked this layout. So I've kind of got what I'm doing here with work and my Etsy store, and, like, I have fun time. And then downtime, maybe this was cooking dinner last night. This was, I think I was literally just surfing Facebook for that. So, like, my white spaces is just kind of downtime, whether it's cooking dinner, it's just chore stuff. Like, I'm not getting crazy. I am doing, this is my last page. I'm doing Llamas Love Lettering Every Damn Day. Llamas love lettering every damn day. Cindy, why do you do that to me? The tongue twisters. So she's doing, but I'm so bummed I didn't do Harry Potter last month. So maybe if she picks a different theme one month I don't like, I'll pick it up. I've never actually watched Buffy, so it's kind of going to be on my list to binge watch Buffy while I'm working. I just got this off of the Facebook group. I cut again on my laser printer, so it's super thin, not taking a lot of bulk. And then I think I'm just going to randomly, because I'm on day 2, randomly write the words around the page, and I'm going to save these 2 pages just because I'm writing kind of big, so I know 31's not going to fit on here. And yeah, there's some okay stuff. Like, there's a couple little words, but I'm probably going to write big. So I'm just going to say those, and I'm going to have to make them fit. The end, if I have to write small, I'll write small. I'm kind of just winging it. I have no idea what to do here. I'm back to my, do I do my running to-do list? I have a to-do list in my my traveler's notebook. do I do? I don't know. I don't know where this is going for me, but I know that when I do this, it inspires new layouts in my shop. I found that when I start to get stuck with stuff, if I do a bullet journal and I draw stuff out, it really helps inspire new inserts in my shop. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also going to quickly show you my pen test page. The new journals without the skull and the hedgehog come with 2 pen test pages. This one only had 1. I kind of filled it up because of course I wanted to really play new, and it does a really good job. This is a Sharpie marker. It is the extra fine point marker. It's going to bleed. It didn't bleed that bad. That's a Liquid Express. Those bleed too. Those bleed through everything. These over here are mild liners, and I don't know how to actually like press down with those, but I have a problem with those. These are the new Tombow twin tones that everybody's raving about. So I decided to write them out. They're pretty good, but if you color with the brush end, coloring, because you tend to go over it more, bleeds if you do it that way. And in here, because I've been using my Tombow brush pens, which I should go back and talk about, I filled out a color tracker and put it in here. And then I was using some distress inks that weren't really doing what I wanted them to do, so I think I need to play a little more because it's been a while since I've used those. On this stuff, like this is this pen. I'm using a Sharpie in the kind of the aqua, and then I'm using the twin tone for August. These 2 pens were all this page. I decided to keep that theme going on. This one, I tried to kind of bring this color in, but didn't do such a great job. That's a Tombow. These are Tombow. This is a dual brush pen, the thin end, and then this is the brush end. I did some coloring and stuff. Just so you can see like what I'm doing. My go-to pens right now are the Tombow Mono drawing pens. So this all was done. Oh, this is kind of perfect that I'm on this page. 5 I haven't really used. It's the thick one, and the lead numbers were all done in 3, which I think is a nice size if you're gonna write and you want it to be not super thin. And then the 1, I've actually drew the lines out in the 1 so they're a little thinner, and then I've been trying to do the lines separating it in the 1 so they're separations, but they're not super dark. That is it for this notebook. That's where I'm at. I will update the end of August. I'll do a video and let you know where I'm at in my Scribbles because I'm having a lot of fun with the artistic end of it. I have to figure out where my piece is between this, and then if I throw a small one in there. This is insane. But if it works for me, I'm okay with it. The changes that are coming career-wise for me, I need to think about that these 3 things may work. It's where I'm at. I'm going to review this one, and I've got another one I want to look at. So I'm going to do a couple videos. I don't know where this will fall in the upload process, but I hope you enjoy it. Like it, subscribe. Any questions or comments, or you want to see something, or you're thinking about a Scribbles and you have a question, ask me. I'm a huge fan, so I might be a little biased. I have never tried a Leuchtturm because all I ever saw was shadowing, and I never wanted to bother. I'm not going to spend 20 bucks on a book that shadows like that. I have a Moleskine that sucks, and I'm trying to like use it up for like projects, and it's just a mess. And I don't care because I don't like the paper. So this one I care about. I like the paper. That's it. Have a great day. Look for my next video, and I love suggestions, so keep them coming. Thanks. Bye.